Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Doom 3. Last time we dealt with the massive spiders, and are about to embark into Alpha Labs 3. Hopefully finish Alpha Labs 4 today. Alpha Labs Sector 3 contains a secondary coolant control system for the molecular something. You know, it's those loading screens. Oh, hello. It's those loading screens that kind of showcase the era that Doom 3 has come from. Like that loading screen is basically your main method of Jeez, he's just unloading. It shows the era that it came from, in that, like, there's, if that game was made nowadays, possibly, there might be, like, a press to continue, but, like, that game, these loading screens were dependent on the idea that you would be sitting there for longer than a second. Oh, hello. The fact that, like, at the time that Doom 3 came out, when it was new, my computer was not built to handle it. Oh yeah, I remember this puzzle. My computer lagged frequently on where everything was on the lowest setting back in those days. Let's see, we got storage lockers. What is the code? I know you told me a few days ago, but I can't remember. Blah, blah, blah. And he got a doctor's appointment, so he doesn't actually know the code. Actually, I wonder if this is the area where all the codes are 1, 2, 3.
This is Operations Coordinator Mark Lamia, dated November 1st, 2145. I'm filing this report because I am frustrated beyond belief by the level of incompetency I have to deal with here. I don't know where HR is getting the new employees, but the last 5 guys they've sent me were all a bunch of idiots. They can't get any of their work done on time, constantly have to keep an eye out. They work slow, they don't follow any of the standard operating procedures, and they can't even remember basic things that I tell them. For example, I changed the cabinet door codes here to 1, 2, 3 because I thought that was easy enough to remember, but they still forgot it. I don't understand why HR can't get me better people. I'm requesting full authority to hire and fire my own employees. It's the only way I can run my department smoothly. End of log.
Yep, that's that one. So, like, back when I played Doom 3 the first time, I played it on the lowest settings. And it still was too much for my computer. So when I had to load from one area to the next, the actual load times were very long.
Decreased 50%.
And there you go, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell where, So, because they're based, those loading screens, or should I say the story for any given area is based on the amount of time it takes to load the new area. That means story is basically dictated by your processor power, by your hardware.
Toxic gases cleared. Waste disposal area now safe for entry.
You know,
You gotta pick up the pace. Got more men down. Bravo Bill holding their own.
yeah. Any more? Yep. This is what I'm talking about. It's kind of like, oh, just stay at a distance, and they just walk real slow like to you. So now that games are, but now that the hardware has caught up to such a degree that the idea of playing Doom 3 on its ultra setting is it's child's play for modern PCs. Like, yeah, maintenance key 4. The exact maintenance key I was looking for. Because like this game came out back in 2002, I think? 2003? So a computer from 2019, the difficulties that it would have to run said computer are not necessarily based on... hello. Are not necessarily based on, like, whether the hardware is up to snuff, but more, it's more based on whether computers could still play these old games. Like, the other day like, the idea of buying older PC games always comes as a little bit of a risk. Especially when you're not necessarily buying them from good old games, and even good old games sometimes has trouble too, especially as Windows keeps updating itself and new hardware keeps coming out. Games that might have relaunched on good old games towards the beginning of their generation, towards the beginning of their lifetime, may not be running in quite the same shape that they did when they were new. Oh, no. Oh, hello. Like, I have a set of PC games in the old library, but I don't think I've ever really installed them on any new PCs, because I always get the expectation that they won't work. Though, I guess I'm running Doom 3 now, so maybe that kind of claim is something I just need to start thinking about. Maybe take a look at the old PC games I still have around and give them a try, because if this works, and I'd actually ordered a PC game recently, just out of curiosity to see if I could get it to work, and in compatibility mode, it did. So, oh, hello. So I might be discounting the experience of trying to run... Oh, hello. Jeez. That was a lot of dudes. I might be discounting the entire idea that a person could play classic PC games on their modern PC without too much struggle. Huh. Although now my question is, where... Okay, so the door I came in is locked. I'm clearly missing something. Oh! Okay, I don't know why that took so long to activate. Okay. So yeah, like, even though I'm playing it at its max settings now, when it was new, that option wasn't on the table. I think this is a dead end, so I'm gonna go down here. Ah, this could have been one of the first times you got the Gatling gun, but I had actually already picked it up at a previous encounter. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about these guys. And also, I don't remember if there are any demons in this area. Oh, hello. Oh, oh. Alas, their tiny hops do not scare me. So a lot of the storyline in this game kind of gets lost in modern versions, and that's something I don't really remember whether the BFG edition fixes. Whether the BFG edition offers a like a click to continue sort of thing, where you actually get to read the whole message. Which... Oh, hello. How are you? I wonder, can these guys negotiate doors? And that is where I move on. Huh. That did not work out so well. You know, that whole teleportation idea is interesting, because it's like, hey, like, you don't know where enemies are coming from. They could be coming from anywhere. But, like, imps take so long to recover from their teleportation that it becomes very unwieldy for them to try to fight me. Alright, what do we have here? Ah, hello. Ah. Oh, another one. Remember those two guys you just fought? Well, here's another one. By themselves. Truly... Ah! I didn't actually hear that other guy teleport in. So yeah, here's another one which you will be fighting by itself. And I think that's one of the issues. I already mentioned the idea that, so spooky. I already mentioned the idea that, like, the levels get very repetitive because it's like you're going through these labs, then you're going through some more labs, and it takes a really long time before this game finally sends you to hell. But you also spend a lot of the game facing individual enemies at a time. Let's see if I can read this fast. Alpha Labs seals and prepares shipments for processed hydrogen fuel for dropship distribution to USAB. The system is fully automated and personal access is limited because of how hazardous it is. Okay.
Systems are beginning to malfunction and shut down. Massive service disruptions throughout the entire base. How long I'll be able to track it. Bravo team has just entered the end point. Pick up the pace. You aren't far behind.
Also, a large amount of the game is spent picking up the pace. Like, I don't remember exactly where you meet up with Bravo Team. I want to say it's right before you enter Delta. But, like, we spent all...
Can you help me? I'm trapped in here. Release the door locks and get me out.
Okay, so I'm just gonna save my game and just to you can activate the chamber and open the chamber. Notice how big the activate chamber button is versus the open chamber button. Like, it's not even equal. Like, they want you to you do it by accident. And notice how ambiguous those terms are. Like, you could maybe confuse that the idea that activate chamber is going to kill this guy. But I'm gonna save his life, because that's the nice guy I am.
Thank you.
Okay. Notice, how... by getting him killed, that causes a bad guy to show up and start shooting at me. That was a very short lift. Oh, hello.
Thanks for getting me out of there. I got trapped in the chamber when the power went out. I don't know what's going on here. I don't understand why none of the systems are responding. I'm going to try to get an uplink into the main system from here. This is a secure terminal. I might be able to get a connection.
It's as if he's completely unaware that the entire area has been taken over by the forces of hell. Also, why does he have so many weapons that he is not using? Can I access these weapons? Can you give me them? Oh well. So I got a new video disc. Ooh, a chain gun briefing. These are actually kind of entertaining. I gotta say, more so than the regular.
In a quest to provide armies with a well-balanced set of weapons, UAC looked to the past when designing and manufacturing the newest line of Mach 2 chain guns. The retro style and mechanical sturdiness of the chain gun is a must for all hardened combat veterans. Early adapters have nicknamed it SAW. With its armor-piercing 30 caliber bullets, the chain gun is capable of literally cutting opponents in two. Packed with all the punch you need in close combat fighting, the chain gun delivers unparalleled reliability and functionality. Always on the forefront of technology, the UAC is making safer worlds through superior firepower.
This is the Mach 2, the most powerful chain gun in the world. In all that confusion, you have to ask yourself, did I fire 1,437 shots, or 1,438? Well, do you feel lucky? Well, do ya, punk? We are unable to process your door code because you included a 0 in the number sequence, and you should have known a 0 is not a valid number. We replaced the 0 with a 3. Huh. This is the closest Doom 3 gets to having a puzzle. So let's listen to his message.
Security log number 3072 for Delta Security Chief Michael Abrams, November 15th, 2145. I've just come from the Armament Division where I was issued one of the new BFG 9000 series weapons. Wow, they weren't kidding about how much lighter it is over previous prototype models. Won't be so bad carrying this one around. Anyhow, for a couple of weeks now, only the security teams have been following proper reporting procedures. Not sure if it's the format of the new SIR, so I'll make sure each team is scheduled by training division to get spun up on the new reports. There have been some security issues in the Alpha Labs. Sent a team over to investigate, and now I can't reach them on any comm channel. So I'll have to go over there myself. Well, I'm headed over there now. I'll finish the security report in full when I get back. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm gonna leave this BFG locked in my office for now. Please have IT security change my door code to 901. Sure as hell don't need anyone messing around with it. Chief Abrams.
So he says this security code is 901 because we know, due to the previous statement, oh, hello, that all zeros have been replaced with a 3, so that should really be 931. See, those first encounters with these spiders are more interesting because you're trapped inside a arena with them. So you're constantly forced to move. Whereas in this case, I'm able to place myself in such a distance that they just kind of funnel out towards me. Also, I believe that at the end of Alpha Labs, that is the last we see of any of the spiders. I think. I could be horribly, horribly wrong about this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's very rude of them. For double teaming me. See, he just kind of like... just crawls out of his nook. Are they done? They're done. No? I can hear some tapping. Yep. Such danger. The fear. Oh, hello. It's too bad I don't have a plasma weapon yet.
Base schematics show all passages out of your area blocked. The only way through is by traversing the EFR, mechanical subsystem with 2 possible routes through it. Activating the system will get you a direct route, but it's dangerous. Extending the service bridges is safer, but the lighting systems are fried. Make your choice. Good luck.
Yeah. This is one of probably the more interesting things that, Doom does, is it presents, different paths for you to go on, which you wouldn't really expect out of many, out of really any first-person shooter, really.
I don't know how I should report this, so I'll just talk about what I know and what I need. I've had quite a few employees reporting to me that they've heard strange sounds, like voices talking to them, calling them, even when they were alone. At first, I didn't believe them. The guys down here like to kid around, but they assured me they were serious. I ignored the stories at first, until one day, I heard something too. I was working on one of the lift-up service panels, and I distinctly heard the voice of someone saying, "Over here." I quickly turned to see who was there, but the passage was completely empty. I looked around, but I didn't see another soul. I even checked the work logs, and no one else was working near that area. I don't want to sound crazy here, but my guys and myself are a little spooked, and some of the guys were even talking about ghosts. So, to make everyone, including myself, feel a little more comfortable, I'd like to request that a security team make a thorough check of the EFR area. Thank you. Henry Nelson.
Okay, so I already have forgotten the passcode for the door, so I'm gonna run that again.
Security log number 3072 for Delta Security Chief Michael Abrams, November 13th, 2145. I've just come from the Armament Division where I was issued one of the new BFG 9000 series weapons. Wow, they weren't kidding about how much lighter it is over previous prototype models. Won't be so bad carrying this one around.
Nope.
Anyhow, for a couple of weeks
hello.
now, many of the security teams have not been following proper reporting procedures. Not sure if it's the format of the new SIR, so I'll make sure each team is scheduled by training division to get spun up on the new reports. There have been some security issues in the Alpha Labs. We sent a team over to investigate, and now I can't reach them on any comm channel. Guess I'll have to go over there myself. Well, I'm headed over there now. I'll finish the security report in full when I get back.
Ah, damn it. Okay, let's give that another go. Okay, I'll just cut to me jumping onto that thing.
I'll finish the security report in full when I get back.
Alright, I made it.
One more thing. I'm gonna leave this BFG locked in my office for now. Please have IT security change my door code to 901.
So that was 931.
Chief Abrams, end of law.
Oh, hello. Ah. Jeez. Like, the knockback on their shotguns is huge. Alright. Oh, hello. So, before I forget, that again, that is 931. So, I forget exactly the difference between the EFR path or the other path. But ultimately, I guess you just have to choose. And either you go down one path that's likely filled with demons, or... Oh, hello. Huh. Or I guess this one is filled with moving platforms. Which I suppose is interesting, too. Now, this, I suppose, makes an interesting break in regards to level design because, like, you're entering the automated area of the plant. Like, nobody's actually supposed to be here, which I guess kind of makes me question what these platforms are expected to move. Like, what is actually supposed to be on this platform? Hello. Oh, damn it. See, they're dangerous in close quarters, But far away, they ain't got nothing. I am not entirely sure what this is supposed to do. Oh, okay. This creates a series of platforms for me to traverse. Ah! Oh my god. I almost leapt to my own demise. Which would have been slightly embarrassing. Though probably it would have been a little funny. I gotta admit. Just a little bit. Oh, hello. Anything else? Anybody else would like to crash this party? Please raise your hand and file in line. Oh, hello. See? Like, the entire idea of cover mechanics didn't really exist back then for... Oh, hello. For enemy AI. Oh! And I believe this is the boss chamber. So hopefully I will have that BFG by then, as that will make the entire situation... Oh, hello. A little bit easier to deal with. Also, I'm just gonna take a step back, and I'm pretty sure I must have passed by some health that I did not collect. Yep. There it is. So yeah, that is the final area for these spiders. Geez, look at that, these guys wriggling about. You'd think we'd be in a Silent Hill game with that kind of body horror wriggling going on. Alright. Nope. It looks like I'm gonna be fighting these, this monstrosity without the assistance of a BFG. Let's do this. At least he seems very calm. I don't know. I'm sure that looked... Okay. Oh, it's a spooky spider woman with a man thing on her back. Now, I believe she is picking up the objects and throwing them at me. So that's where part of the... And she's dead. Did you pay attention to anything that was going on in that fight? Because it's already over. Also, I cannot seem to go back and reacquire the health that I had lost. So, it looks like I'm just going to have to press forward. And onward towards the N-Pro facility. Next time in Doom 3. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.